Welcome. Today's meditative talk is going to be about the subject of finding peace in unrest or strong discomfort. What I mean by that is I'm referring to very strong emotions or even physical sensations that there's a lot of resistance to from your side. So it may be feelings that have followed you or even haunted you for quite some time, or the majority of your life, or even very new feelings that you don't know what to do about or how to deal with. The thing about this very uncomfortable feeling, whatever it might be, whatever the reason for these feelings might be, have you ever wondered why this feeling is so uncomfortable in the first place? That is a very interesting question, actually, because most of the time when there's discomfort in the body and in the mind, there's actually no real questioning it. There's kind of like a negative acceptance. So it's not true acceptance, but more of a, okay, this feeling is uncomfortable. That is what this feeling is. That is the essence of the feeling. That it is uncomfortable. But with the question, why is this feeling so uncomfortable? You can dig deeper into the nature of it. Find out what it's really made of, what it's really about. So I'm not gonna psychoanalyze or anything, something a therapist might do. Rummage in your past, trying to find the source of the, well, let's call it suffering, because it is a form of suffering. And then through this finding out of the event of the past, tries to overcome the feeling with you, which also has its merit, but is not what we're gonna focus on in this video. What I want to focus on, and I have said that before, is direct experience. So there's nothing for you to believe. I'm not telling you to believe in anything I say or to imagine anything, to visualize anything. Simply see what is your own direct experience. And we can do that by having a little experiment. So next time this feeling comes up, it might even be there right now as you're watching this video, as you're listening to my voice. It might be very, very strong, very overwhelming. It might be fear, anxiety, which is also a very interesting and personal topic I want to talk about in the very near future. But say, for example, the feeling of fear. It has a grip on your entire body. you don't know what to do. You freeze. You're completely tense. First of all, drop the belief that you have to do anything about this feeling, that you have to get rid of it, overcome it, do any sort of thing to it. Drop that belief. That belief might be very strong, but for just this moment, let it be. And look at the feeling. Directly look at the feeling itself. So that means simply feel it. How it feels in your body. So this tension, if it is tension, put all judgment or interpretation which is coming from the mind, just for this moment, put it aside. Allow yourself to put it aside for now. You may have been fighting this feeling for so long, but not now. There's no need to fight it now. I'm telling you this. Put it aside and feel this feeling. Allow this feeling to simply even rage in your body. Your body can take it. Even the strongest, for example, a panic attack, even the strongest panic attack, simply let it be. Feel it in its entirety, in its full force. If it's very overwhelming, you can also breathe into it. That helps very much to at least calm it down a bit. Just simply breathe with this feeling. Then you stay with it. You simply stay with it. Don't stay with it to reach something, to still say, but yeah, that's okay, I'll just leave it. I just feel the feeling, but I want to overcome it. I don't want it to be there. Drop also this belief for now. You feel this feeling, and thoughts might even, we could say, attack. A barrage of thoughts, of negative thoughts, of resistance. I don't want this. I want this to be over. I want to be at peace. I want to feel calm. Don't believe in them. Let them be. Put them aside. Stay with the pure feeling. The pure essence of the feeling. Just feel it. The more you simply stay with it, you will start to notice, even right now, just for this one moment, as you are simply, as you are this feeling, there's no separation between you and the feeling. There's the feeling and there's me. No separation, no judgment, no interpretation of the feeling. Simply the feeling itself. Nothing else exists right now. Now ask yourself, is there any problem with this feeling? Is it a problem? Should it be gone? Do you want it to be gone? In this very moment of simply being with it, being as it, is there any incentive to get rid of it? Or is it just there and you are there and that is all there is to it? And yes, again, thoughts will say, but, always starts with a but. But yeah, okay, I can see that it actually isn't a problem in this very moment right now. But I still want it to be gone. I still don't like it. It feels uncomfortable. Thought. By simply being with the feeling, you can also start seeing as the thoughts arise. They come and they go. You can actually see that the thought itself, it holds no power over you. It is just that. It's just a coming and going. So the discomfort arises as a thought, as an interpretation, as a judgment. This is the only way the resistance and the discomfort can ever arise. The feeling itself cannot be the discomfort. The feeling itself cannot be the problem. Only the person that you think that you are, that is believing itself to be an I think, I feel. This feeling is happening to me. I don't want this feeling. Only this person, which is also a thought. And I will talk about this also in a separate video. That the I is a thought. Only this one can say, I don't like this feeling. I'm resisting this feeling. Simply being with it, being as it, is being yourself, being pure awareness, purely aware of it. There is no problem. There is no separation. There is no suffering here in this very moment of simply being with it. I want you to see that for yourself in your own direct experience. Don't just believe my words. Do it. Experiment. Find out. Simply feeling it. Why should this feeling be an issue? Or because it's in some way inhibiting my life? It is bothering me. It is a hindrance, a nuisance. Is it really? When you're experiencing this, when you're doing this experiment, is it really all of that? Does it really have those qualities? What is its quality when you're simply feeling it? No interpretation. Then tell me what is the quality of it? Is it positive or negative, good or bad, this or that? Or is it just simply this? Is it? Not a feeling, not anything, but simply emptiness. Can you see that? Is that true for you as well? Abide, remain, whenever this feeling comes up. And even when it's very strong, as I said before, when it's so overwhelming, breathe into it. Allow it to be, just for this very moment. Drop the past, drop the future, past, future, present. All of this creates a story around the feeling. That this feeling has a past and it has a future. But all there ever is to it is that it is now. And only right here. It cannot be elsewhere. Sometime a few days ago. It might seem like that very strongly, but doing this experiment, is that true? Look into it. Give these questions. Question the true nature of this feeling. What your true experience of it is. You will come to find out that the feeling is in itself cannot be this or that. That it cannot be a problem. That it cannot be suffering. Right then and there, you will find the peace in unrest, in discomfort, in suffering. The pure simply being with it. If one were to describe this peace, it could also be seen as a vast space that has no boundaries, no limits, an infinite space of that is actually what we call love. The pure space of embracing. Thank you.